Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Today's day number 6 of the 88 step program. Day 6 of the 88 steps. Now, what are we doing here is that we're taking control of our minds, our day, and our future. Correct? Now, this takes a special, different type of person. Most people are not trained to think this way, and most people will never even consider this type of thought process because most of us go and look for a job and have somebody tell us what to do so that we can earn our living. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Most people in the world are employees. Now, this doesn't make a person, if a person is an employee, it doesn't make them stupid, it doesn't make them average, and it doesn't make them intelligent. It just makes them how they've chosen to do life. They've taken their mind and their creativity and said, I'd rather others do all the hard work and risk and then tell me what to do. And then I will live my life by doing what others are doing. And then I will run off of their back. Right? I mean, employees don't have to think. Employees don't have to have a notebook. Employees don't have to think about the future. Employees take a paycheck and then take the money and disperse it how they want. They save it for the future or whatever, right? But they're taking the actual labor that they're doing for somebody else. This is just most people. And then take the money and use that as their goal. Most people will not take their mind as the currency to create a future. Anybody that owns a business that hires others, or anybody that does their own income, has a notebook. They had an idea in their mind. They said, I'm going to create a product and sell it to people. Be it labor, let's say a construction dude, someone that builds a house. Okay, they're taking their knowledge, their mind, and their labor, building a house, and then selling it to somebody, right? That same contractor hires other people to do the work, and he pays them, and then they get their paycheck. But the contractor is the one that makes the most money, the most profit, the most risk, can lose everything. But they're the ones that are independently thinking with their own mind. They're the ones that have confidence within their own self to do it themselves and maybe even help others doing it too. Okay? So, back to the 88-step program. Is it for everybody? Absolutely not. Most people will want to take the most easiest route in life. Most people wouldn't even work if they didn't have to. Ask all the people that are so happy with the way they're getting COVID money right now and say they would rather it stay that way forever. Free money. Well, a lot of other people don't have any money. Aren't getting any COVID money. That's irrelevant. I'm ranting. Let's get back into the program. Someone that's going to want to do the 88-step program is somebody that's different than the average person. They're not going out into society and asking people to give them money for, work. They're not going out and asking people, how should I think and feel? They're trying to take care of their own mind, their own destiny, and their own future. How they want it to be. Correct? So let's talk about this again. We're on day 6. We're going to try to break this down in 2 spots. One is, what is your goal? What is your goal? And if you're just starting the 88 program, it could take 88 days, maybe even longer, to know what your goal is. Most of us might start the 88 program and not even know what the goal really is. You know, like, I want more money. Well, what would you do with the money? So it's not the money that you want, it's what you would do with the money is the goal. You know, what do you want? What's your goal? More money. Why? Why do you want more money? That's not the goal. We got to break free of that. I want more money so I can pay the bills. Okay, that sounds great, but what would you do if you were debt-free? You see, this is what we want, and it's elusive. We don't always know what our goal is because there's too many other things sidetracking us thinking that that's what would bring us happiness. We're always going to have the bills, right? We're always going to need more money. So that's part 1. Just trying to find out what your goal is a big deal. That's why we go for walks. That's why we paint rocks. That's why we exercise. That's why we do something different. By watching TV and YouTube videos does none of this. It keeps me in that loop. Okay, part 2. My thing is I'm trying to buy a piece of property to give to somebody else that will be in need. Now here's the problem, and the thing is that when people want to go out and change their own lives, we want to go out and help others, okay? And this is a very dangerous and elusive kind of a thought process. Like, what's your goal? I want to help others. Okay, well, you can go out and do that right this second. You go out and help somebody, okay? Now, let me ask you something. We all say, if I could just help one person, it would all be worth it, right? Okay. Now, have you ever had help in yourself in the past? Has anyone ever helped you in the past? Have you ever had to borrow money from somebody? Have you ever had to get a ride to the airport from somebody? Have you ever had to ask somebody to move a heavy refrigerator to a new location? Have you ever had to ask help from somebody else? Most likely the answer is yes. Now that you have asked someone for help and somebody has given you help, how much longer are you indebted to that person that helped you? How much longer are you indebted to the person that helped you? Let's go back up to here. If I could just help one person, it would be all worth it. Now you're going to go out today and you're going to help somebody. There's a million ways. By just smiling and saying hello to somebody right now is a big deal. Now you're going to go out and help somebody. How much longer does that stranger owe you recognition for you wanting to help somebody? If you're just helping one person, you did it. You've already helped somebody in your life already. Is it something you want to do on a daily? Or is it just something you want to do one time to make it worth it? So keep yourself focused on being careful why you want to help others. Maybe helping ourselves is more important at certain times and stages in our life to achieve goals. So keep yourself focused. Keep yourself writing things down so that you can see what kind of goals you may or may not want to achieve. God bless you, Patriots. We'll see you tomorrow on day 7.